What is up, my Inklings? Mr. Ink here, and welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy, episode 20. Wow, it's crazy that we're already 20 episodes in. In the last episode, we completed the first, almost all the levels, actually, in Toy Time Galaxy. And in this episode, we are going to finish off the engine room and unlock the sixth and final dome, the Garden. So, yeah, there's only 3 more levels to do right now. So we are getting very close. There's one more area, and then that's all. So after this star, we will be at 80 stars. There are 40 more levels to go in the game. There are 24 before, 24. I guess, because I think the final Bowser level counts as star 105. But there's so there's like 20, almost 25 stars left before we can fight Bowser. Because the last 15 are the purple coin comments. So we're getting very close to the end of this game. This is why I hate the spring mushroom. The timing you have to do is a little bit particular, so you kind of have to, have good timing. And sometimes you'll swear you hit it at the right time, but the game decides that you did not. Like that, I hit the button several times at the right time, but the game decided I did not. This level's a little annoying because you actually have to fight it's more of a mini boss than a boss, but it's got a lot. You have to fight an entire mini boss using the spring mushroom, which is not the easiest thing in the world to do. Let me tell you, it's a little annoying. I might struggle. I might struggle a little bit, but we'll see. I'm excited to start up a Zelda game, to be honest. I'm not like getting bored of Mario Galaxy or anything. There are still lots of exciting levels to do, but I am really, really, really excited to start playing a Zelda game on this channel. Just because I feel like the style of video and the style of commentary and the style of content is going to be so much more different with a Zelda game compared to a Mario game. So I'm very, very excited. Could you please, I didn't even realize you could slide on this. That's really weird. I'm just really, really excited. I mean, the Zelda series is my favorite video game series of all time. Yes, more so than Mario. Don't get me wrong. I love the Mario series to absolute death. Could you just grab the pole, please, Mario? Grab the damn popsicle stick. Thank you. I love the Mario series to death. I have a lot of nostalgia, of course. I mean, the Mario series is what started me playing video games, but I really, really love the Zelda series. This is kind of a revelation that I've kind of figured out over the last couple years. Is honestly, I like the Zelda series much more than the Mario series. Like, even though Mario game is my favorite video game of all time, looking at a series as a whole, I think I like the Zelda games a little bit more. I think it's mainly because I feel like I'm able to get immersed in the world of Super Mario Galaxy a little bit better than or I can get immersed a lot more in the levels of The Legend of Zelda compared to Mario. Just because, Mario are very cartoony and Zelda games are very much not. They take a much more realistic approach. The whole, they're trying to create a bit more of a realistic world compared to Mario is what I'm trying to say. But I mean, like, I always like you know, something I think about a lot when I'm playing Zelda games is what, like, if I were to live in a Zelda world, what Zelda world would I want to live in? And honestly, it's hard. I mean, the obvious answer probably is Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, just because the world is so vast. But honestly, I might have to go with Twilight Princess, just because the world is so condensed. Also, if I were to, I would, just because the world is kind of condensed, but it's not like, it's vast, but not too vast. Also, I would love to live in Ordon Village. If I were to live in a single town and live like the characters in the towns do, absolutely the town I would want to live in is Skyloft. I would love to live in Skyloft. I've always loved Skyloft ever since I first played Skyward Sword. I've always been like, I would love to be able to one day live in Skyloft. Also, oh yeah, you can just skip this. You can skip the spring mushroom entirely if you just jump up there. Well, it helps if you run it helps if you run straight at him. Oh, okay, come on. Okay. You know what? We're not going to spend too much time and effort. I got one hit on him. We'll use the spring mushroom. I'll use it begrudgingly. I will use it. Come on. Up you go. Anyways, so yeah, I would love to live in Skyloft. Just the whole like atmosphere, the world and everything. It's just so pretty. It's so pretty. I love that world so much. It's such a pretty area, and it just fills me with a lot of I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. It's such a nice area to live in, you know? To be able to fly around on the sky on a freaking bird. That's kind of cool. That would be awesome to do. I would love to be able to fly around on a Loftwing. But, you know, that's just how those but yeah. I mean, pretty much every Zelda game I would love to, like, the world of every Zelda game I would love to live in. So, but, yeah. Alright. We're gonna do the Hungry Luma now, because we have 1,000. I believe there's 2 more. One is, I think one's 1,200, I think the next one is 1,400, I think. There's 2 more. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Okay, yeah, I thought I wasn't. This was like, is this? I'm trying to. Yeah, so we got Sand Spiral Galaxy. I was pretty sure that this was the level, but there was another one. I couldn't remember if it was. If this was the one for the engine room or the other one was. I could not remember. I was like, I feel like this one is the. Yeah. Snowcap is the other one. That's the one. That's the only other level with like actual like snow. Not ice, but snow. Snow, and more snow. That's the. So yeah, the last Hungry Luma that we'll probably likely end up doing is that one, and it's. I'll be honest, kind of annoying. All right, so now I have a choice to make. Do I want to use the bee or the boo mushroom? I think I'm gonna go with the boo mushroom. I think. You can take your pick, because, you know, with the bee mushroom, you can, you know, you have to avoid the, you know, you only have a limited time to, you know, float in the air or, you know, all that, but you have to avoid the water bubbles in the air. But this one, you can float a lot. So I think the boo mushroom is probably a little bit easier, a little bit better. But I don't know. That's just me. This level's pretty straightforward. We could just, like, honestly, we'll do it the way the game wants to, because we're just gonna run around in a circle and all that, and go wee. But, you know, we could just do this and do this, and hopefully, never mind. I'm dead. I was going to say I could just like long jump to the center and win, but I forgot I need to long jump. That's a little embarrassing. That's a little embarrassing. I hate myself for doing that, for being so stupid that I let myself. I almost fell off the gun. Oh my gosh. All right, you know what? We're just gonna do it the way the game wants me to do it. I guess we're just gonna do it that way. I guess. Clearly, I am so much of an idiot that I can't play this freaking game. We're just gonna play it the way the game wants me to. All right, we're not gonna bother with all of this bullshit. Oh my. I don't remember this level being all that difficult. This is not supposed to be that hard of a level. I don't know why I keep dying on it. I just do, I guess. Oh, God. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is... We'll just do that. There we go. We made it to the center. To the moon! We made it to the moon! To the moon! Makes me think of that Despicable Me scene where he's like, "We are going to steal the moon!" The moon! I don't know. Anyways, one more level to go before we finish off the engine room. Hey ho. Alright. Back we go. Back up we go. Oh boy, 4th video of the day recording. Craziness has set in. Thank goodness this is the last level that I'm doing of this video. Yeah, I'm already 12 minutes in. By the time we beat the level and do all the... By the time we beat the level and do all the dialogue and everything, there's not going to be much to do left. Alright, Bowser Jr.'s Lava Reactor. Probably one of the most disappointing levels in the entire game. I don't know. The level is way easier than it really should be. King Caliente's spicy return. He's not much harder. You would think, considering that this is the 3rd Bowser Jr. area, you would think that this would be a lot harder. It's not. It's not really. Yeah, it's more or less the same as what we've seen before, and the level's really, really easy. It is not a hard level at all. Oh boy, yeah, it feels like this should have been the 2nd level that we do. Okay, well, I guess we killed a Goomba. It feels like this should be the 2nd level. Like the 2nd Bowser Jr. level. It's almost like they meant for this to be the 2nd Bowser Jr. level, and they accidentally made it the 3rd and didn't realize it until like the last second. So, yeah, it's very disappointing. It feels like the first. I mean, obviously this starting area is the 1st level, but with the first exactly the same as the 1st Bowser Jr. level, but with more steps. I think overall this level is longer, but not really, not by a whole lot. I mean, the fight is basically just regular King Caliente, but with these sinking platforms. And I mean, as long as you don't stand in one spot for too long, you should be perfectly fine. It is oh, we're already here. I thought there was one more area to this. Never mind. We're right here. Hello, Bowser Jr. If I give up any more Grand Stars, my dad's gonna get mad. So this calls for my ultimate weapon. Give us some heat, King Caliente. Yeah. It's, I just realized his name is a pun off of, like, Muy Caliente. And then the boss in Galaxy 2, it's almost like his younger brother, is basically just... is a pun off of Picante, which I just realized that's not I just realized his pun. The pun of his name. Yeah, it is. I'm sure probably everybody realized that. I'm sure that's been known for years. It's like, oh, it's a playoff of Muy Caliente. I'm just dumb. I'm just really stupid. I'm not an intelligent man sometimes. There are several things where I just completely a joke or something just goes completely over my head. Also, he's already dead. Yeah, he's already dead. That, like I said, the boss is extremely easy. It's kind of pitiful that this is a Grand Star mission, and also the third and final Bowser Jr. mission. It really felt like this should have been like this, like they meant to do this one second and have the airship one third, and they flipped them by accident and didn't realize until the very, very end. But yeah, we've got almost. We have the last. I don't know where I was going with that. We have the final dome unlocked. There is a lot. A game still left, but we're getting very close to the end. All right. So, before I end off this episode, just because we have a little bit of time left, I am going to activate the pad that leads up to the top of the garden, just that when we get to the next galaxy, when we get to the next video, I can just immediately go into it and just jump right in, because we have a little bit of time left. But yes, this area is the final area. Well, there's that area. We'll explore that in the next episode for sure. And then we'll explore the garden. But we're going to first activate this guy here, because it'll make it easier. So we just run over to the garage, and it takes us all the way to the top. So yeah. So now that that's done, we're gonna save those galaxies until like pretty much everything is done. I think those will probably be the last levels I do before Bowser, just because they're kind of tricky. But anyways, so we're going to call this episode right here. Yeah, so thank you all so very much for watching. In the next episode, we will explore that little house thing, figure out what that's all about, and then start up on the first couple levels of the garden. And I will see all of you in the next episode. Bye-bye!